Hi, I'm Jesse Krier from K2 Ranch in Clayton, Wisconsin. Welcome to Greatmats Horse Training Series. Okay, in this next segment, we're going to get on this filly. We've walked her around a little bit, show her that she can move on all 4 feet, and now we're going to get on her. One of the first steps I take when I go to get on one is I want to disengage this hip. I want her to loosen up through her hind end, loosen up through her spine, and give her face, because that's keeps us in control as a rider when we go to get on. So when I do that, I'm going to ask for this hind leg to step in front of the other hind leg. We want this maneuver. So it's a forward moving procedure, and I'm going to ask for her to move forward in doing that. And so a forward motion, then we're just going to try and manipulate her hind end to do it correctly. A horse that's tight and tense, or a horse that's going to buck, a horse that's tight and tense gets stiff through their spine, and they won't do this crossover process. As opposed to doing that, they'll actually, instead of crossing over like this with those hinds, nice deep crossover, crossing over, they're actually going to go like this. Step here because they're stiff and tight and tense, or they'll step behind with that foot. We want that inside hind foot to cross over and cross up and in front. That tells me that this filly is relaxed. This filly is not super relaxed because she is on guard when I'm pulling her around here. She's pulling on her face a little bit. I want her to just almost melt around me right here, and almost like she's walking right around my body. There, that's better. And I don't have a real invasive grip on this rein. This rein is pretty loose in my hand, but they're still asking for a little bit of tension. And I'm trying to bump with my hand just a touch to really sell it, really get that deep stretch. This stretch really leads into, if you've ever had to do this stretch, if you've been in any kind of sports where you're trying to stretch out your lower back, you reach down and do this right here. And in essence, that's what we're trying to do with the horse. When we're asking that horse to do this maneuver, picture they have all 4 feet on the ground, we're asking them to do this maneuver right here. It also takes core. To get that core, this is not something they're just going to do overnight. This is something that's a little bit more of a step-by-step method. We've done this a few times on this filly already, so she's pretty good at it. Now, like I said before, to the right, she's not as good with anything. She's on guard to the right here. She's grinding her teeth a little bit. She's a little nervous. I'm having to pick up on this rein more to get that hind end across. You can see there's kind of a stutter step effect. When she does it, she's just not comfortable to the right. Traveling in her front end. If I wanted to stop that front end, that's when I start picking up on this rein and shut that front end down a touch. But we still want that crossover. Really sell it, or aiding her by pushing with my hand here. Good girl. It's better than it was. We'll do baby steps. Good girl. One more time this way. This is the side I end up doing more so because this is the side I'm going to get on her. I do step on from the right as well, so she sees me with that eye, but today we're just going to get on from the left. That a girl. To stop that and really make it black and white, we're going to ask her to back. Black and white that segment is over in this part for her. She's got to learn that when I walk to the side here, that's the same position, body position as I was going to be asking her to move over. But now I'm going to be mounting. So to make that black and white, to set the difference that we're going to not be crossing over anymore, that's where I ask her to back a couple steps. Hoping it triggers her mind to think, okay, we're done with that technique. Now he's going to mount me. And she has figured that out pretty well. Okay, so this is a 2-year-old filly. 2-year-old quarter horse filly. She is a running bred, race bred filly. And when you get a race bred filly, they're kind of a little bit more gassy, I guess you'd say. And that's what this filly is. She's been here for a while now, and she's learned quite a bit, but she's still on guard. So this is a big step for her. Just taking all this in and getting used to a rider on her back. Every day we work with her is a learning day. So we're just going to get our foot set in the stirrup. Ask for her face a little bit. have that in our arsenal if we need it. Step up. We've been to this point. Desensitize the body a little bit, especially that right side. Atta girl. I'm gonna bump the face a little bit so it gives me a chance to get my foot in the stirrup. Atta girl. Think happy thoughts. Relax, relax our body as a human. Keep her body relaxed. Just like we were doing from the ground when she was on the ground. And reward her because she did good. This is Jesse Krier, and you've been watching the Greatmats Horse Training Series.
Greatmats is a national flooring retailer. Contact Greatmats for free samples, free design help, and live customer service today. If you like what you've seen here, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow Greatmats on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and Twitter.